So I started this video the other day and I looked totally stoned, so I kind of had to ditch the footage because I was too, like, well, depersonalized or something. Like, I felt like I didn't exist, and I still kind of feel that way, but I don't feel it as intensely. I'm trying to kind of like ground myself and feel like I'm here, whereas like the last while, like quite a, I don't know, while, how do I describe a while, would be like over a month, maybe more. I've been feeling like I could just like stop and do nothing and stop existing, and not necessarily, I'm not talking about like killing myself or anything like that. I just mean that, like, say I'm walking down the street and I'm walking to VidCon with my friends and it's great, and except that I feel like I don't exist, and that I could just, I don't know why I'm talking like often. I don't know why, what the point is, because if I don't exist, then what's the point in my talking, right? And what's the point in my walking? What's the point in my doing anything if I don't actually exist? And I just think of stopping and just sitting down on the sidewalk and doing nothing, just nothing, and going catatonic or something, which obviously you don't just decide to go catatonic, obviously, but I don't know, I just want to just stop, because what's the point if nothing is real? I'm not real, no one's real, nothing's real. Or I don't know, if maybe that sounds, I don't know what that sounds like exactly, but it's just what I feel, and I don't feel, maybe? Okay, so theories. I was in the hospital for a while, and my OCD had gotten really effing bad. Hi, yeah. My OCD was so bad that I couldn't handle it. I freaked. I honestly freaked, and I ended up having a lot of my other mental health conditions that ended up being worse because of it. That I relapsed because of the OCD, and I ended up, okay, so the hospital, in consequence, sucked because I was in intensive care and I was isolated. I was completely isolated. I don't know how to describe like exactly how much. Like, maybe someone who is always living in their house and never leaves their house might understand, but like being completely always in the same few walls, and the strictness of that unit was absolutely incredible. I don't know, it was intense. In other words, it felt like the world didn't exist, and I think that, I'm not even sure if it's since then or maybe before then, but it got worse at that point, where I felt like I just, like I said, I'm had the thing, I'm repeating myself, but I don't know how to make this stop. I don't know how to make myself feel like I'm alive. I try to keep repeating to myself, you know, Melissa, your feet are on the ground, and you can feel yourself walking, like you can feel the shoes under your feet in the ground. You can hear yourself talking, although you're always wondering, I'm always wondering why. What's the point exactly? But I'm trying to like push myself, okay, say the next word and the next word and the next word, and it seems like a real challenge sometimes, because I don't feel like I should, right? Like the words feel like they're not mine, like they're coming from someone else's mouth, and I don't understand how that's... Anyways, I want to give an update. Just basically, things are good actually in general. I have this kind of a nutcase head right now, and I'm actually having a good time. I'm in Texas. I'm with my friend. She's amazing. My friends have been amazing. I've been spending time with them the last week, and they are the best. So I am well surrounded, and in that regard, things are well. It's just that I just feel, I guess mental health will follow you wherever you go, right? So, and Tourette syndrome apparently.